Hey, good time crew, welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right, of course, we brought you another good one today, so sit down, grab popcorn, laugh with us.
Laugh with us, yes, yes.
All right, now, before we get into this video,
Yes.
regardless of your political affiliation or how you feel about this man, you cannot deny Donald Trump has said some pretty funny stuff during his presidency.
Some pretty ridiculous things.
And we're going to be breaking that down today.
Yes, so before we start, don't get into your little political debates in the comments, okay?
Please.
This is strictly for humor. Nobody cares how you feel about politics. Sorry, not sorry. Just
Okay, start the video.
had to lay it out there.
Hostile. Now you got to see what I deal with. She's not so sweet, is she? All right, here we go.
Well, I also happen to call him a lightweight, okay? And I have said that, so I would like to take that back. He's really not that much of a lightweight. And as far as, and I have to say this, he hit my hands. Nobody has ever hit my hands. I've never heard of this one. Look at those hands. Are they small hands? And he referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee you. Okay. Moving on.
But my tone. You heard the other night at debate. They asked Ted Cruz, serious question, well, what do you think of waterboarding? Is it okay? And honestly, I thought he'd say absolutely, and he didn't. He said, well, he's concerned about the answer because some people, she just said a terrible thing. You know what she said? Shout it out because I don't want to. Okay, you're not allowed to say, and I never expect to hear that from you again. She said, I never expect to hear that from you again. She said he's a pussy. That's terrible. Terrible.
When did you say that?
$505 billion. We're going to lose that. $505 billion. And by the way, I don't like this mic. Whoever the hell bought this mic system, don't be the son of a bitch to put it in, I'll tell you. These people. No, this mic is terrible. Stupid mic keeps popping. Do you hear that,
real?
George? Don't pay him. Don't pay him. You know, I believe in paying. But when somebody does a bad job, like this stupid mic, you shouldn't pay the bastard. Terrible. Terrible. It's true.
This was before he got elected.
And you got to be tough with your people because they'll pay. They don't care. They'll pay. So we're not going to pay. I guarantee you I'm not paying for this mic. Every 2 minutes I hear like boom, boom.
It's like watching the
Anyway,
stand
I
up.
hope it's okay for you out there, but it really is. Boy, you are real. Look at that. Look up there. It's packed up to the rafters. Man. Holy mackerel. Well, I want to thank Your Eminence. This is really great to be with you again. We love it. Governor Cuomo, our great senators. Hi, Chuck. He used to love me when I was a Democrat, you know. That they had her on tape, all of a sudden that story changed.
No,
She
that's
didn't
not true.
talk
She
about it.
says her story has remained exactly the same. She
Oh,
was
really?
knocked a little
Can
bit
I
off.
read this to you then,
Yeah, that she was knocked off
Do you mind
balance,
if I
but she
read this to
remained
you?
standing.
Do you mind if I read you her statement? I mean, give me a break. You know, the problem is everybody dumps people when there's a sign of political incorrectness. I'm just going to read, if I can find it.
She said she was
what
almost
said.
knocked off balance, but
She said
remained
she was
standing.
almost knocked off balance, right? Here's what she said. You want to read it or you want me to do it? You're a professional announcer. Why don't you read it? The bottom part. The bottom. Now, that's an exact quote from her prior to seeing the cameras, and now she says, oh, I better change my story, I guess.
This quote says, I was jolted backwards. Someone had grabbed me tightly by the arm and yanked me down. I almost fell to the ground, but was able,
Did you see
able
it?
to maintain
Did
my
she almost
balance
fall to the
nonetheless.
ground,
I was
Anderson?
shaken. Campaign managers aren't supposed to try to forcefully throw reporters to the ground. She did not go down the ground.
No, let me just, okay, before she knows, folks, look, I'm a loyal person. I'm going to be loyal to the country. I'm going to be loyal to Wisconsin. We have to tell it like it is. It would be so easy for me to terminate this man, ruin his life, ruin his family. He's got 4 beautiful children in New Hampshire, ruin his whole everything, and say you're fired, okay? I fired many people, especially in The Apprentice. But look what she says, Michelle Fields, who, by the way, she's not a baby, okay? In her own words, exactly, I was jolted backwards. Well, she wasn't. I mean, she's standing there. Someone had grabbed me tightly by the arm, and yanked me down. She wasn't yanked down. She was like, she didn't even have any expression. If somebody in this audience gets whacked or gets hurt, including me, you get hit a little bit, you go, wow. There's no emotion. Okay, wait a minute. I almost fell to the ground. She didn't almost fall to the ground. He got in her way. And by the way, she was grabbing me. Am I supposed to press charges against her? Oh, my arm is hurting.
Suggested
Anderson, my arm is just killing me. It's never been the same.
You suggested you might.
Excuse me. I didn't suggest.
Well, yeah, you did.
Tweeted. No, I tweeted. I asked
a tweet
a
is a
question.
suggestion.
Should I press charges?
Are you going to?
Sure. I don't know. Maybe I should, right? Because you know what? She was grabbing me. When they put Marco on to refute President Obama's speech, do you remember that catastrophe? And he's like this, and we were, I need water, help me, I need water, help. And this is on live television. This total joke artist. It's Rubio.
Did you pull out something for him? Oh wait, both.
That's what it.
Where did that land?
Where he looked to?
Unbelievable. You wouldn't have the Keystone Pipeline that you want so badly without eminent domain.
All right, exactly.
You wouldn't have massive, excuse me, Judge, you wouldn't have massive factories without eminent domain. What's the difference between a wet raccoon and Donald J. Trump's hair? A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion fucking dollars in the bank.
Yeah.
You know, they say when you do this kind of an event, you always start out with a self-deprecating joke. Some people think this would be tough for me, but the truth is, I'm actually a modest person, very modest. It's true. In fact, many people tell me that modesty is perhaps my best quality. Even better than my temperament. But last night they said that was the most vicious debate in the history of politics, presidential debate, the most vicious. And I don't know, are we supposed to be proud of that, or are we supposed to be unhappy? But they did say that, and I'm trying to think back to Lincoln. I don't think they can really compete with that. But the candidates have some lighthearted moments together, which is true. I have no doubt that Hillary is going to laugh quite a bit tonight, sometimes even at an appropriate moment.
And there she is. She's always laughing.
And even tonight, with all of the heated back and forth
Yeah, sweaty.
between my opponent
She's like that.
and me at the debate last night, we have proven that we can actually be civil to each other. In fact, just before taking the dais, Hillary accidentally bumped into me, and she very civilly said, "Pardon me."
They're laughing.
And I very politely replied, "Let me talk to you about that after I get into office." And, you know, we have some low-energy people. They're really low. I'm not going to say Jeb is low energy, but he's pretty low. Who would you rather have negotiate with Iran, Trump or Jeb? How about this? Trump or Hillary? So Uma now is one of the people that it all sort of came through Uma. Who is Uma married to? One of the great sleazebags of our time. Anthony Weiner. Did you know that? She's married to Anthony Weiner. You know, the little bing, 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 bum, bum.
I love you very much. So, now think of it. So Uma is getting classified secrets. She's married to Anthony Weiner, who's a perv. Oh, he is. He is. Turned out that he was a really bad guy. So she's married to Anthony Weiner. Do you think there's even a 5% chance that she's not telling Anthony Weiner, now of a public relations firm, what the hell is coming across? Do you think there's even a little bit of a chance? I don't think so. Are there any women in this room who are in love with their husbands who wouldn't be telling them everything? You would or wouldn't? No, she said, I wouldn't, but I'm in love. No, you will. Isn't it nice when you don't read from a speech? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. Or Hillary with the teleprompters every single time. And whether you go north and south or east and west, Donald Trump is a bad person. Donald Trump made a lot of money in Atlantic City, but he hurt the little people. She calls it the little people. He hurt the little people. He didn't. Their lives have been destroyed for doing 1/5 of what you've done, and it's a disgrace. And honestly, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Secretary Clinton, I want to follow up on that. I'm going to let you talk about emails.
Because everything he just said is absolutely false, but I'm not surprised.
Really?
In the first debate,
And we really, the audience needs to calm down here.
I told people that it would be impossible. It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Yeah, because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
She's a woman. She's supposed to fight all of these different things. And she can't make it 15 feet to her car. Give me a break.
Oh. That's what you.
No, he didn't. No, he did.
Give me a break.
When she fell into the
She
car,
said if somehow she gets elected,
and they had to pick her
she
up.
wants me to be, without question, either her ambassador to Iraq or to Afghanistan. It's my choice. But one of the things I noticed tonight, and I've known Hillary for a long time, is this is the first time ever, that Hillary is sitting down and speaking to major corporate leaders and not getting paid for it.
They're laughing. Like, ha, you're right.
You know, last night, I called Hillary a nasty woman. But this stuff is all relative. After listening to Hillary rattle on and on and on, I don't think so badly of Rosie O'Donnell anymore. In fact, I'm actually starting to like Rosie a lot.
I was born 63 years ago and looked up and I saw my mom. My mom is the strongest woman I know.
She should be running. It was on my left, right? I've been in the middle. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. But it could have been foul, so I'm doing this for the press. Anybody that says something like that, I will reprimand them. Who said it? I didn't say anything. You are reprimanded. Okay. First of all, Rand Paul shouldn't even be on this stage. He's number 11. He's got 1% in the polls, and how he got up here, there's far too many people. Anyway, as far as temperament, and we all know that, as far as temperament, I think I have a great temperament.
I'm very concerned about having him in charge of the nuclear weapons because I think his response, his visceral response to attack people on their appearance, short, tall, fat, ugly, my goodness, that happened in junior high. Are we not way above that? Would we not all be worried to have someone like that in charge of the nuclear arsenal?
Mr. Trump.
I never attacked him on his look, and believe me, there's plenty of subject matter right there.
I want to give Mr. Trump.
Oh, we have a protester. We have a protester. We have a out. Be nice. Out. Get him out of here. Get him out. You know, you really say, where do these people come from? Bye-bye. So we've had 3 singles so far. I tell you what, where do these people come? You know, I'll tell you what. Oh, we have another one over here, another single. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Looks like a nice little guy, actually. Go home to mommy. Go home. Bye. Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy. Tell her to tuck you in bed. He's such a nice guy. Nasty little, I'll tell you, nasty people. Are Trump rallies fun? Are these fun? Right? Are you okay? You okay? Are you all right? Go. The WikiLeaks emails show that Hillary Clinton's staff even has to give her secret notes on when she needs to smile. Smile, Hillary, smile. Hey, folks, we have to get back to work. Our country's in trouble. We can't play games anymore. Smile. You believe it? Smile.
I don't want that to happen, but I have fans, they really love. We have an unbelievable bond. We have an unbelievable
You retweet some of those. It's not just the fans.
Yeah, but not the more nasty ones. You would be amazed at the ones I don't retweet.
Bimbo?
Well, there was a retweet. Yeah, did I say that?
Many times.
Ooh. Okay. Excuse me. And I got the chance to meet the people who are working so hard to get her elected. There they are. The heads of NBC, CNN, CBS, ABC. There's the New York Times right over there, and the Washington Post.
Wow.
They're working overtime. True. True.
All she can do is smile. He's not.
Oh, this one's going to get me in trouble.
Yeah.
Not with Hillary. People like me from previous months, okay? Total control. Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing. You know what that is, right?
Maybe it works for Hillary Clinton. It doesn't work for anybody on this stage.
I was a businessman. I got along with Clinton. I got along with everybody. Yeah. That was my job, to get along with people.
But the simple fact is...
Excuse me. 1 second.
No.
I didn't want to...
Donald, you cannot take...
More energy tonight. I like that. I didn't want...
Wake it up, man.
It was my obligation as a businessman to my family, to my company, to my employees, to get along with all politicians. I got along with all of them, and I did a damn good job in doing it. Go ahead.
So.
Most importantly, I brought my Bible.
What? Oh, I think I mean.
And, you know, it's First Presbyterian Church, Jamaica, and this was written by my mother. With my name, it's a long time ago. With my name, with my address, with everything. In case I lost it, somebody would return it. You know, in the old days, if you lost something, they returned it. Today, a little bit less so. You have this clown, Marco Rubio. I've been so nice to him. I've been so nice. I've been so nice. And then, no. 2 days ago, he said he would take his pants off and moon everybody, and that's fine. Nobody reports that. He gets up and says that, and then he tells me, oh, my language was a little bit rough. Okay. My language.
Governor Kasich.
Give me a break.
Governor Kasich.
I'd like to address an important religious matter.
Oh.
The issue of going to confession, or as Hillary calls it, the 4th of July weekend with FBI Director Comey. Now, I'm told Hillary went to confession before tonight's event. But the priest was having a hard time when he asked her about her sins, and she said she couldn't remember 39 times. Nah. Hillary is so corrupt
She got kicked off the Watergate Commission. How corrupt you have to be to get kicked off the Watergate Commission. Pretty corrupt. Hillary is and has been in politics since the 70s. What's her pitch? The economy is busted. The government's corrupt. Washington is failing. Vote for me. I've been working on these problems for 30 years. I can fix it, she says. I wasn't really sure if Hillary was going to be here tonight because I guess you didn't send her invitation by email. Or maybe you did and she just found out about it through the wonder of WikiLeaks. Whoa. We've learned so much from WikiLeaks. For example, Hillary believes that it's vital to deceive the people by having one public policy and a totally different policy in private. That's okay. I don't know who they're angry at, Hillary, you're right. For example, here she is tonight in public pretending not to hate Catholics. Now, if some of you haven't noticed, Hillary isn't laughing as much as the rest of us. That's because she knows the jokes. And all of the jokes were given to her in advance of the dinner by Donna Brazile, which is, everyone knows, of course, Hillary's belief that it takes a village, which only makes sense, after all, in places like Haiti, where she's taken a number of them.
Whoa! Whoa! When did that happen?
How great? How great are they? How great are they?
Wait, oh, they're in Raleigh.
Yeah, I remember this because we were sharing it.
I turn on my television one night, and I see these two on television. I say, they are the greatest. What is it? They became an internet sensation. I hope you've monetized it a little bit. Do you want to do a little routine? Come on, go ahead.
Well, first of all, I'm glad that the media can see us and all. See them? There they go. There they go. I see them. I see them. I want everybody to know, yes, that we stand behind Donald J. Trump. Yes, we do, baby. Yes. Yes. We support Donald J. Trump. Yes.
Look at him.
We endorse Donald J. Trump.
Y'all gonna say something?
And this is going to be our next president of these United States. Yes. Yes. Oh. The silent majority has spoken, baby. Yes. We've spoken. Don't get it twisted. That's right.
Like a church thing.
Now listen, he gonna put that wall up. Yes, he is.
He gonna
build that wall.
He gonna build it.
And he gonna build it tall.
He gonna build it tall.
I ain't even saying all this.
Protect us all.
He gonna protect us all.
What is going on?
We don't want this country to fall, do we?
No, we don't want it to fall. No.
Build that wall, Donald J. Trump.
Build that wall. Woo! Build it.
They sound like they're in church. Build that wall, Donald J. Trump.
What in the world?
That was great. Because there were so many moments. I'm like, when did this happen? I don't even remember. I don't watch TV, and you know that. We don't watch TV enough to know about these things happening. So I don't know when he said half of that stuff.
No, obviously we wouldn't have seen that Memorial Foundation, the Alfred E. Smith Memorial Foundation.
Yeah, we would have never watched that.
We would have seen that.
But wow.
Those rallies and stuff.
I remember that one. That one from Raleigh, I'm telling you. Because I worked in news when that happened. And we were streaming that, and I was watching it, and I saw those women on TV. I was like, I remember looking at it like, what are they talking about?
I'm not even going to lie.
You don't build that wall.
They looked crazy.
They sounded crazy.
Looked and sounded crazy.
I'm all for supporting who you support, but man, they just sounded crazy.
They sounded so
They sounded like they was at church, like talking
and then the
about.
other lady was like, yeah,
they sounded like they was talking about God or somebody.
yeah,
Like,
build it.
build that wall. Build it. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm like, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was.
You know, just for giggles, I like to find them and interview them now. It's like, hey, so after we went viral, talk about how you feel a couple years later.
Right.
Like, just asking. Do you feel good or bad about?
Yeah, how do you feel?
But man, that thing, look, I don't even know how much we should talk about that dinner thing, because that guy on the left of him was sweating bullets. I don't know who that guy is, but he was so sweaty. He was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he's saying all these things. His sweat was coming down.
And the guy on the other side, they just looked very uncomfortable.
They look uncomfortable, and I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's all we should probably.
That's all we should say. And all I'll say.
They just looked uncomfortable.
And I will add this part, because sweat shows up really well on dark skin. I'll just say that. Yeah. Because when I sweat just a little bit, you can basically like see the bees like going down. But for him to look that sweaty.
It took a while to notice, but it got worse.
It got worse because
I'm like, he must have been up there for a long time.
He looked nervous. I don't know.
Like, y'all had dinner yet? All I saw was the wine glasses. I'm like, did y'all eat before the keynote speaker?
Like, dang, Don, I'm trying to eat. But yeah, he was talking about all that. They sent it in the email, but she probably didn't get it.
Oh my God.
All she has to do is look on WikiLeaks.
Oh, wait. But back at the beginning, remember when he was like,
the hands thing? I didn't know that's where the hands thing came. Remember on Family Guy? He had the baby hands. But he was like, and they said something else, baby, that's small, but I guarantee you, there's no problem.
I was like, dang.
I'm like, wait, he said that on TV?
He definitely did. But that's, I think, the part, it's like now, I mean, I'm not going to say I wish, but that's the part where I'm like, if we had been watching this as it was happening, but like you said, we don't watch enough TV. But man, if we had been watching this while it was happening, I don't even know what I would, like, I just can't even. That was
funny. I don't care what your political affiliation, because again, if you're still watching this video, you're hanging with us this long, this is not political. We are not political people. We're not saying, anything good or bad about Donald. It's not that. It's just for pure comedy. Right. This is just for laughs. I don't care. It has nothing political to do with anything.
Right.
Side note. If you find Mountain Dew Voodoo,
oh my gosh.
I'm gonna plug this in every video. I need you to find me the Mountain Dew Voodoo Special Edition flavor.
Please, somebody find it and send it to us.
Send it to us, please. Okay, I will even pay you for it, honestly.
Yes, we'll give you our PO box.
I mean, if you want to gift it to me, that's all right. But if you want to just buy it and send it, that's dope too.
Listen, there's a lot of you out there, all over the world. Is there one? We just want. Oh wait, Voodoo 2020. You gotta be specific.
The only thing they can get to in 19.
Oh.
The cotton candy flavor.
Okay, yeah, Voodoo 2020.
Can't find it.
That's what he needs.
Can't find it. Other than that, which moment was your favorite? That's the question of the day. High five for the question of the day.
High five, question of the day.
What was your favorite moment from this video? Let us know. If you have other recommendations, let us know. Is there another president that's as funny as Donald Trump?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, that's on camera, you know what I mean?
Well, Clinton, Obama, Bush.
I was gonna say, the age of...
Some of them are on camera, but that mean might not look that good.
Yeah.
Like Reagan and all.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter.
I don't know who had a personality like that. Maybe if there's another one, we'll find it. But again, I state, please don't be arguing in the comments, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay?
Don't come for us, because it's not political. We're just having a good time here. We're a good time
Good time crew. Hello.
That's us.
That's us and you.
Yes. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video.
Yes.
Connect with us on social, and we'll see you next time.